Hey guys, this is just a little short video of a batch I just finished up. Some welcome berries, a little cluster of small berries. And I didn't put the signs in all the hands because it wouldn't really, there was too many of them bunched up. And so I just put a couple signs in, but there's signs for the other ones. There's some turtles. I thought this little owl was kind of cool with the way the branch stayed on. It's pretty neat. This was kind of cool too. A little piece hanging off. I figured I'd do a little quick video of it anyway. A few turtles. Nothing too crazy, but still another finished batch, so I figured I'll do a little video. And I'll have the time-lapse videos and stuff back up like normal. I had that big lake carved and a few other things to do, so took away from that for a little while. But probably start next week, I'll have the regular time-lapse videos and everything like normal. But this is just something to put up to watch in the meantime. But anyway, that's the new batch I got. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and like I said, I'll have the time-lapse videos and all that back going here probably this week. So thanks for watching.
Hello, Bourbon Time family. Everybody got your drinks because it's 7 o'clock on Friday, and it's time for you to party with Big Ed and the Bassman. Bassman, what are you doing today?
Oh, not a whole lot, man. Fucking chilling. I got my drink. Been doing a little bit of pre-gaming. How's your week been?
Today's been pretty good. The week's been bad. Today's been pretty good. It's relaxing, beautiful day out. It was cool all morning. Was able to get some important things done. Day's been good. How's the day been good since yesterday? How's it been for you?
Today, it hasn't been too bad. I mean, it's been a long day. Running around a lot, work, the basics. It's just last night, man, didn't sleep well. that's I think the biggest thing.
I think I had a little too much bourbon last night.
Oh,
A little too much bourbon last night.
How long did y'all stay on after I bounced last night, man?
We bounced shortly afterwards. It looked like everybody was getting tired, but that was a fun episode.
Dude, was. I wish the weather wouldn't have been screwing with my shit, because I shit you not, man. Out of the 6 screens that were on mine, every few seconds it was just like, this one goes black and starts to buffer. This one goes black and starts to buffer. All 6 disappear, and there's nothing but buffer symbols everywhere. And I'm like, I don't even know if they can hear me. Like, I just gonna sit here and listen.
I have a theory that it's the heat that does that.
I can agree with that.
Well, yesterday with as bad as the weather was, that's the only reason I think it was the weather. Because I mean, dude, it was a literal monsoon outside.
It seems like I have problems from Spectrum.
I see Forsake Media in the comments. Sorry to cut you off.
Nice.
That's cool. What's going on? How you doing tonight? Social. Rob's in too. You are just in time.
Those guys are freaks. Social.
Where's your drink, bro?
Right here.
There you go.
Let's knock out the events real quick and get our
sticking with AT&T fiber.
Knock out the events real quick.
Go for it.
Let's see here. Today, Jammin' and Jeff, the Les Masters Band, are rocking the River Stage tonight, right now. Enough's Enough's in town, headlining with Two Pump Chump, Year of the Gun, and Banshee Child. That is where is that at? That is at Diamonds. And let's see here. Who's hosting this? There's a comedy show called The Some Funny Mother. Shut Your Mouth. featuring the awesome Eric Kimbrough, Big Daddy Ice, Bubba G. Oh, man, this is a hell of a comedy show. Austin Rich. And who are these other two? Burger the Comedian and Lucius Williams. That is one hell of a comedy show. Everybody needs to go to that. That is at the WW something. WWME Hall.
That's not acceptable, Ed.
WWME Hall.
It can't just be WW something. The people watching need to know more than that.
Go see my friends in the comedy world over at WWME Hall. I don't know where it's at, so don't ask me.
WW something. Type it in on Google. You'll find nothing.
Forsake Media says, I'm sticking with AT&T fiber. I don't have fiber available where I'm at. Well, I take that back. I do have fiber available, but it's through that knockoff company that everybody complains about.
Fair. That's a pretty good argument as to why you don't have it.
Tomorrow, Nick Teal will be at Alfalfa. Our good friend Jackson Snelling will be at Dario's Pizza and Pub.
Rob just asked you where at because you told him not to.
Oh. Matt Alice is at Kingfish in Jeffersonville. The Diva Show is tonight at 21st of Germantown. Contingency Plan is at Cabana Bar. Tomorrow, Ray's Boom Boom Room is at Nirvana of Louisville. Oh, I'm glad he moved it there. That's a better venue for him. Planet of the Tapes has Gabe Cave headlining on Sunday. Tuesday, go to the Full Circle Comedy Open Mic because they have a special guest host. You want to know? Cool. You know who their special guest host is, Sammy?
No.
It's a comedian that goes by the name of Big Ed.
I don't think I've ever heard of that guy.
Really?
I don't think so.
So I am hosting the open mic Tuesday night. So everybody come out and enjoy.
Oh, you?
Show. Yes. Without further ado, are you ready for our guest? Because I know I've been looking forward to talking to this guy for months. How about you?
Well, of course, bring him on.
Everybody, I'd like to introduce you to the artist known as Monk Seelye. There,
what's going on, Monk?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Great.
Shit, chilling. You drinking with us tonight?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Yep. We got to do a social. I mean, you're here.
Yeah, social. We are getting some comments tonight.
Neither one of the people in the comments right now have said whether or not they're drinking with us. We've done called 2 fucking socials.
You know, Rob is.
I'm disappointed. I'm a little disappointed.
I'll have another drink for him.
There we go.
Hey, fucking,
that's how you do it.
Hell yeah. I like this guy.
Now, what got you into chainsaw art?
Well, I mean, guess I had to think about that one. I was in printing for about 10 years right out of high school. Well, while I was still in high school, I run a machine, a stitcher. I was a stitcher operator for going on 10 years, and I would always, say at break and stuff, I'd be somewhere about some water carving tikis or something, and everybody, they'd say, "You're out there, dude."
And tikis,
me and
don't
Dave,
be making no torches.
Yeah, really, yeah. Me and Dave, we started like kind of a little used store, I guess. We, bought a little gold stuff like that, and I ended up just getting a chainsaw and carving here and there, and that kind of took off, and that led to selling everything, hot rods, everything, and moving to the middle of BFE and, carving my brains out. I built a house on one side of a pond. Mom and Dad built a house on the other side of a pond, and we just been rocking and rolling. So,
Hey, dude, that's the way to do it.
And we're still growing. We're trying to get to the point to where it's. I said the grand opening was going to be June, and it ended up getting pushed to August. So August will be legit and open to the public, and store and everything down here be open. It's been a long process, but we're nearing the end of it.
Okay.
So where have you put your shop and your store at? Where exactly are you located?
It's on the property we live on. It's on the other side of the property. It's in Dunnville, Kentucky. It's I guess if you're familiar with Campbellsville, you can say it's about 40 miles south of there. So, around what is that? Green River. Casey County area, Columbia, Russell County. All that's all around us. Adair County.
it's our
I'm
neighbor.
gonna have to come down there and see you whenever y'all get everything up and going, man.
Yeah, hopefully we're shooting for late August, and then I think it'll happen. It's a little rough stocking it. It's a lot of product to get, but it's it's getting there. It's definitely happening. So
if you need a commercial made, you need to contact the Forsake Media guy that's commenting in here, because he makes excellent commercials.
Forsake Media. Okay, I see it at the bottom corner. Yeah, okay, right on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Make sure you get a hold of Derek. He'll take care of you.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes.
So that might be in the future. Yeah.
I recommend him to everybody.
I've worked with him a couple times. He does phenomenal work.
Awesome.
And he puts his all into it. So
yes, his heart and soul is in his work.
Right on. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come down there and kick it with you one day, man.
One thing me and you have in common is the chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that working as a chef, most chefs have a chainsaw in their toolkit.
I would imagine that. Hog splitter.
No, actually, ice carving.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Catering
ice carving.
Type things.
Yeah, because most of they actually teach that in the culinary schools.
Really?
I ice.
It would be totally separate, but that's pretty cool. Yeah.
The difference is the chainsaw has to have food grade oil.
Oh, okay.
And you can't use the chainsaw for wood. It has to only be used for ice.
Ice only. Ice.
Yeah, and the oil has to be.
Sense.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
The oil has to be food safe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So,
I mean, of course, we don't want nobody dying.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bad party. I'm fucking saying that's just a bad party.
I mean, for me, it was mostly baskets and swans and one reindeer at the when they did the Santa and the reindeers downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I helped out with one of those reindeers.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you've actually done some sculpting and done some pretty cool stuff then.
Ice, I imagine, is a little bit easier than wood. Well,
I've never carved ice, so I really can't compare,
The ice carving itself is a little bit easier, but unless it shatters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would imagine you'd probably run into different problems. Probably with either one, either material, different problems from each other, Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Yeah. You got any pictures of the work or anything?
No, I never thought about it. That wasn't my main focus, and I never thought to take a picture of it.
Just doing the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that a lot. You're just getting the job done, and it ends up in the wind.
So, Sammy, did you want to ask him about that guitar?
I do. So I know I talked to you a little bit about it, but I didn't let you really get into detail.
Okay.
Have you made a guitar with a chainsaw?
I did make one. It was for an old high school friend. Yeah. It was a small.
Is there any way that you have pictures of this? I need to see it.
I might have pictures, but I'm not sure exactly where they would be. But
well, then I'm just gonna have you make another one.
Hey, I'll do that. I'll do a time lapse video of a guitar.
Yeah. Fucking do it.
I would imagine the precision of doing a guitar would be extremely hard.
Well, to be fair on it, I mean, I've done stuff in a little greater detail, but to be fair on that guitar, it was not a whole lot of detail. It was more just but kind of the basic guitar. I think I might have put some flames on it and kind of put the pickups in, and nothing real major. But you could get more detailed, I guess if you wanted to. Yeah.
Well, I have to pester you about it because I do creative stuff too, and I like making shit. And like when we had the Bourbon Barrels guitar guy on here,
Yeah.
Believe me, I questioned him about getting an instrument made by him too. Like, I'm not a guy who likes to go out and buy new instruments. I don't get the subscriptions, or whatever to Guitar Center. I don't sit there and flip through and be like, that's a new one, I'm gonna go buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. So if I get a new one, it's got to be something special, like the Bourbon Barrel Guitar Guys guitars. That is a one of a kind. I got to get one. You make them with the damn chainsaw. I got to get one. Like it's got to happen.
The project I was going to ask you about was regarding your bear statues with the welcome signs.
Okay.
I had thought, okay, I manage 2 bands. His band is Cold Steel Rail, and the other band is Devil Be My Judge.
Okay.
And Cold Steel Rail kind of has a rat mascot.
Okay.
And I was wondering,
Kevin.
yeah, I was wondering if you could make a rat guitar stand where the rat is holding a guitar instead of the welcome sign.
Possibly.
And maybe a devil version for the Devil Be My Judge.
Yeah. Well, I always say you can either try and it works, or you can fail, and you got some really good firewood. You can drink some beer around. So hey,
I'll drink to that.
Social.
But no, man, for real. I love local talent. I love anybody who takes their time to try to use it for something creative and something unique. And it's pretty damn unique making shit with a chainsaw.
It is.
It is.
Not a lot of those fellas out there, I guess.
Especially around here.
Either one.
And I mean, you see the art. You see the art every now and then, but you never really meet the artist.
Yeah.
You never meet somebody who does that. So it's really neat to be able to talk to somebody who actually does. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah. I have met some cool carvers, other chainsaw carvers, in Tennessee or even Kentucky, different parts of Kentucky where they pretty cool dudes and good, real good, But just a couple, like I said, not a lot.
Not around here.
Not a whole lot, but
most of them I've seen videos on are like Pacific Northwest and Alaska.
Right, yeah. I could see it being popular there, somewhere like that.
So, how many, like, for one carving, how many different chainsaws do you have to have for one carving?
I normally use 2. I got a carver and a chunker. To kind of block it out, chunk it out with the chunker, and then get in a little more detail with the carver. And that's just just a small steel with a 10-inch carving bar, dime round tip, and you can get in there, do basically for like bear fur and lettering and just kind of getting down there on
like feathers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
too.
right. Put some feathers in, or putting the stems on a pumpkin, or
Now, one of those videos, that last one we watched, it was you making an eagle, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The ones that you played before you started. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that was the eagle. Yeah.
Dude, that eagle was beautiful. I gotta say that.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
And the other one, man, was that supposed to be like a pineapple tiki?
Well, what that was, it's kind of funny. I invited a bunch of family down, and I only carve red cedar. That's all I'll use. I don't care how good the log is. If it's not red cedar, I won't carve it. And I got an old pine log up at the mill in Edmonton, about an hour down the road, and I made it for a big cookout. It was a 7.5 foot tiki, and we drug it over to the fire pit with a goat cart, and we lit it on fire at about 9 o'clock one night with about 50 people. We invited a bunch of people down and got one of them blow up water slides, and put a bunch of food on the grill and some beer.
That's great.
We just burnt the tiki all night, and we put a big tiki burn sign in the mouth. But that's what that was. Yeah, it was a pineapple on his lip, and
that's what I fucking thought, man.
pineapple leaves or whatever on the forehead, and yeah, we just
About
burned it.
halfway through you making it, I'm like, he's making a pineapple tiki.
And everybody
Like, that's what I
what the hell
swear
you
that's
wrong?
what
What the hell's
that is.
wrong with you burning it? And, you know, like I said, but it was fun. You know, who cares? You know.
Hey man, when you have the talent to make it like that, you know, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Oh,
Now-
totally, man. That sounds like a hell of a time.
Yeah, it was different.
I'll tell you something about that eagle video, though. And then I was watching it, and what made me think about it is, I think I could get close up until when he was notching the beak out and making the beak more realistic. I would have slipped
Yeah.
and cut the beak off.
Well, you know,
That would have
Right.
that would have been me.
well, if you think you can get close, you know, that's where some of them tools, like those saber-tooth tools, are
Yeah.
coming in. You know, maybe you could finish the beak out with a saber-tooth tool instead of a saw, and actually probably get the same result. You know, or real similar. You know.
I'm just saying that would be my luck, though. I would do really good
Yeah.
up until the beak and then chop the beak off.
Oh, it would be cool to see you try. I would love to see what you come up with, because you know, who knows,
Yeah.
you might be a world-class carver, and you would only know if you put a saw to a piece of wood. You know,
That's true.
you know, you just never
I'm
know.
just saying, man, you
Never
started on them feathers on that damn eagle, and it was like, damn, I ain't ever seen a piece of wood come to life like that.
Yeah.
Like, you hit it, and it's like the little feathers were just popping up and flipping. Like, dude, it was cool. That time lapse made that shit look awesome.
I appreciate it.
Now, what's the most unique piece that you've made so far?
Probably a big shark in swimming trunks, holding a tiki bar surfboard, and it was probably I don't want to overshoot it. I'd say it was probably around 6 foot, you know, to be safe, somewhere around there. And it was pretty neat, kind of unique. You know, it was a neat piece.
That
Hell yeah,
sounds awesome. I
Yeah.
have not seen a picture of that one.
It was different. It was one of my old school pieces. It was one my guy come in, and that's when I was just kind of just seeing if people even liked it. You know, who knows how people's going to react to stuff. And a guy he come in and he wanted to know if we could do a big shark holding a surfboard, and I had no idea if I could do it. And I said, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll have it to you next Friday." And me and Dad built it I carved it out in the garage. That's when we were still living in the city. And me and Dad put the fins and everything on in the basement, and we run into the problem. We didn't realize how wide the fins was going to be. We was wondering if we could even get it back out of the doors, out of the basement. And it ended up
That's
working. Funny. And you know, it worked out. I mean, stuff normally does. You know, it just works out how it does. But yeah, it was kind of the first time we kind of pushed it a little bit, and yeah, it was a big old shark, kind of like a cartoon shark, you know, with a surfboard, like I said. And, kind of funny with swimming trunks, and it just happened to work. I don't know how, but it did. It did, you know. Got lucky, I guess. But you know, you never know with them things. You know, you never know when you're going to go bust. But I guess trying is the first step.
Yeah.
I mean, that is true. That is true. So I do got a question for you. I was talking to you about making a guitar and shit. On a pricing scale, if somebody wanted to have you make an instrument, a guitar or a bass, on a pricing scale, what abouts would that run? More specifically, if I wanted you to make like the ML body shape,
like a sit on your porch art piece or a playable piece.
like a playable piece.
Oh heck, man! I don't even know that it would be in my. I'm not so sure if I'm familiar enough with instruments to make it possible. You know, I don't know. I guess I could make the body and probably like a flat body, and then somebody that knew more about the music in and making the sound and the pickups and all that stuff. I'm just more of a player. But I guess I could make like the flat body style and make it look really nice and clean and all that. And maybe somebody else could route out the pickups perfectly and like, you know, drill for the wiring and all the, you know, the fancy stuff,
Fine tuning.
all that schooling work. But
So,
to get
as far as not playable for just like a piece of art, but it be life size. Like if I was to sit it next to another guitar, you know what I'm saying? It'd be that same size.
Totally. Yeah.
What abouts would that cost?
You know, you're looking probably around like a, you know, which I always wing it because, like I said, August is when we're going to really try to go hard and have the store open and all that. But you're probably looking at somewhere around $100 bill or something. You know, nothing crazy.
Okay.
But I'm pretty humble about it. I mean, you know, I've seen some of the other pricings, but at the end of the day, for me, you know, I don't have a big head. My shirts come off just fine. I figure that for the most part, you know, it's porch art. People put a bear on the porch and they're going to enjoy it. And, you know, that's what it is at the end of the day. And I'm happy with that. You know, I think it's cool. People just want to put it on their porch and enjoy it. So that's the way I kind of treat a lot of stuff. And, of course, when you get into them bigger pieces, you got to charge up because of log cost and this or that. But, you know, the 6-footers and all that stuff. But other than that, you know, it's you know, I try to be as fair as I can be, you know, treat it as what it truly is, you know.
Oh, yeah, without undervaluing yourself.
Right. You know. And,
what about?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was going to say, what about those guitar stands that I was talking about? That about the size of your bears, but you know they would be holding their arms like this,
and
to hold the guitar.
What image did you say that was again? I can't remember.
One would be a rat.
A rat, yeah, a rat.
And the other one would be a devil.
A devil, yeah. It kind of, I remember the rat now. It kind of put me in the mind of Rat Fink, you know, the old 50s, 60s car icon.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it would be pretty gnarly.
But he's just got to have his arms out to where he can actually hold a guitar.
Kind of cradle a cool guitar, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe put a GoPro down in there, or somebody could do something aftermarket, you know.
Right.
You know, add it afterwards.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know, like I guess I just had to play around with it, but it wouldn't be anything crazy. You know, you're looking, you know, around the same range, you know, as what the other would be. You know, I try to keep everything as low as I can.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, still eat a ham sandwich. You know?
I mean, I'll bring you a ham sandwich, man. That's I'll even bring you a fucking 12-pack of beer. What's up?
Well, you know, my favorite part about it is, you know, me, my mom and dad, all three do it. I tried to get them to be a part of the interview, but they was, you know, being all shy, wanting to stay over. Hey, you know,
no reason to be shy. We just sit around and drink.
Yeah. We can't all be stars, but yeah, they decided to hang over there. But yeah, they do a lot of work too. Like my dad, he does all the burning, the torching, helping me move stuff, getting logs. You know, it's like, you know, this morning, you know, getting at the mill, getting logs and picking up the load. He helps with that. Doing all the shows. You know, he's with me every show and stuff like that, and helping me get stuff around and do this or that, deal with people. You know, Mom, she does all the painting. At least 95% of the polyurethane, and you know, so it's definitely it's a family deal, you know. So that makes it a lot nicer. They, you know, I say I probably couldn't get half of the work done if they wasn't a part of it too. So, you know, it makes it different. You know, it makes it kind of nice.
Yeah, man, that's really cool that it's like a family thing though, for real.
But we just hang out and, you know, get her done, you know.
That's really cool, man, for real.
Is the cedar logs hard to get?
Not really. The guy over in actually, I'll give him a shout out. It's at Sharps and Son Cedar Mill in Edmonton, Kentucky, and or Edmonton, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And they'll get you anything you want, and they do me real good. I mean, they got just a yard of logs normally. Anything you want, you can get live edge.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of them at some point.
Oh yeah, like if you need it, even like boards for I don't know if you can see those boards, but I'm working on my living room, and those are mill boards, from the mill. And James milled them. And
like I told you earlier, I'm wanting to start building guitars from scratch. That's actually my dream, is to have my own guitar company.
He could maybe even help you on that end. I'm not sure.
Exactly. Like I just need wooden planks. You know what I mean? Like
like you would know what you needed. If you needed like a 2-inch by this piece of whatever.
Probably be roughly 1.5 inches, 1 3/4.
Yeah. And
but the problem is like I would need them like 2.5 foot wide.
Yeah, he could maybe or some type of glue.
3 foot long or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, that might be a good guy or maybe a good contact even.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to get a hold of him.
Yeah. But he gets some pretty good, pretty nice lumber, nice logs. And does you real good. Does me really good. I can't complain one bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get a hold of him at some point.
Yeah, super cool guy.
Right now, I gotta finish that ML that I was showing you earlier before the show, man.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Once I get that one done, I'm trying to build to my portfolio. Like I showed you the Joker bass, and then I showed you what I'm working on now. Like I feel like, both of those, the Joker bass was a first attempt at doing anything.
Oh, so you actually made the Joker bass?
I didn't make the bass out of like scratch. Like I just reskinned an old one.
Okay, so you put the image on?
Yeah, like it's a Fender. It's a 25th anniversary Fender Squire high precision jazz bass, I think.
Okay.
And all I did was sand all the paint and shit off of it and just redid the whole thing. I did custom make the pick guard though. Like I took a piece of wood that I bought at Hobby Lobby and I cut it into a pick guard. Yeah. So I did completely make that part.
So you definitely put the Joker image on and the purple.
Yeah, I did all
good.
that.
Looked really good. Yeah, I didn't realize.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks cool. Look awesome.
Yeah, it only took me a week to do that.
Yeah,
like, from the original bass to the completed Joker bass, it took me exactly a week.
Well, it looked good enough. I wasn't sure if you did it or just bought it. So hey.
Yeah, that was all my own custom work. And then
nice.
My next project is the ML I was telling you or showing you earlier, where I'm actually trying to like sculpt. And
that was more of the wood, still down to raw wood, and you had some putty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Trying new things.
Hey, why not?
Horizons.
Yeah. Well, we gonna live forever.
Fucking right. If I can leave behind a piece of art that somebody appreciates after I'm gone, fucking, I did something good.
That's kind of how I feel about the on-site carves. Like we did that 25-foot lake carve, and why not do it?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it, dude. Got to leave something.
Sure.
Now,
sure. Yeah. Sure.
The one thing I was surprised to find out that I didn't know beforehand was that you're also a musician.
I wouldn't go as far as saying a musician, but I've definitely been playing music for a long time.
Now you sound like me. I'm not a bass player. I'm not a bassist. I'm a guitar player who plays a bass.
I have a lot of fun playing. Mostly.
That's what it's all about, man. As long as you're having fun.
Right. Yeah.
Once the fun is gone, there's no fucking point.
Yeah, no point in even picking this up.
What kind of music do you usually listen to? I
like everything. I like anything from Simon and Garfunkel to Creedence Clearwater Reviver to Ann Peebles to Ray Charles to Deftones to, you know, on and on, you know, just anything and mostly everything. I mean, obviously I don't like new country, you know, that would just be weird.
I agree with you on that one.
That would just be weird. But yeah, most actual music, you know, I really like old country, outlaw country. I really like, you know, everything that's actual music, you know, I really like. Really love it.
Oh man,
old blues.
I like you. I like you.
Williams Senior, even, you know, that's probably one of my all-time favorites is probably Hank Williams Senior. You know,
yep.
Old Crow Medicine Show, even, you know, newer bluegrass, even just, you know, like I said, a little bit of everything. Sly and the Family Stone, you know, just whatever rocks and rolls or does both at the same time, I guess.
Hell yeah.
I mean, dude, that's a good way to look at it. I like that. Whatever rocks and rolls or does both at the same time. Yeah. I fucking like that. Dude, I'm telling you, don't hate me, don't sue me, but I'm gonna get a shirt that says that.
Oh, hey man, you can even sell them if you want to.
Fucking A. I swear, if they take off, man, I'll cut you in.
Nickel shirt.
That's great. I love that.
So what type of music do you normally play? Or either one of you guys? Did both of y'all play, or just the bass man?
I'm actually.
I'm sorry.
You're good, buddy. You're good. You are not the first person.
I was thinking, man, he's a hell of a fisherman.
Oh, that's good.
We had another guest on here not too long ago that thought the same thing. He was like, man, I didn't know if you were like really big into fishing or what.
I bet he caught a bass yesterday.
If it's not bass man, it's
I do like fishing though. But
me
yeah,
too. Me too. And bases. And bases, so either way is good with me.
Right? It's officially the bass man, but I've been called the bass man and the big ass man.
Hey, go with what works. Go with what works.
I mean, I like the big asses, I like basses, and I like basses, so like
I guess it's a win-win situation.
I win no matter what here.
Oh
shit. I love this goddamn show.
yeah. Hey, you'll have to play a lick for us. I don't know exactly what type of music did you say you normally play?
I'm more into the harder rock.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Pantera's my shit.
I like Cowboys from Hell and you know, yeah.
The guitar player Dimebag is like my god.
Okay.
I've got this rest in peace patch right here.
I got you. Yeah.
I think he's going to go get his acoustic.
And I always like a lot of like I don't listen to it as much anymore, but I always liked Blood for Blood a lot, Integrity, Old Integrity, you know.
Oh yeah. That's some good shit.
Real good. You know, Circle Jerk. Yeah.
Country, man. I like some country. I ain't never been too big into it, but I've always been a fucking depressed person. And most of the country people let me hear was like super sad, and it was like, this doesn't mix with me.
Yeah. Shooting their horse.
Yeah, right. 3 songs in, like, I'm gonna go kill myself. You know what I mean? Like,
I love good old outlaw country, though. You know,
yeah.
Dude, outlaw country is good, but I didn't even know that like happy country was a thing until I got with my girlfriend.
Yeah, you know, it's really not.
And then she pointed it out, and I'm like, holy shit, there's happy country. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's kind of I'm okay with the happy country. You know, I'm a pretty happy guy. Well, I'm a real happy guy, but the new country just is a real bummer. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
And that's just my opinion, my unprofessional opinion. You know, people like it, and I understand that too. But I don't dig it. I don't dig it.
That sounds different
Oh,
on
yeah.
acoustic.
Yeah.
That is much different than fucking through my amp. But then, fuck, I don't even know if I know where my picks are. Oh, there they are. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I probably haven't used a pick, and I know it's been at least over 10 years.
Well, I used to be a guitar player. That was my shit. And then I started playing when I was 6, and I ended up with a Dean from Hell. And somebody stole it when I was 19.
Mm.
And then I didn't play again until I was 27.
And
then when I did, I switched to bass instead of guitar because my buddy's band needed a bass player.
So do you like
playing all the shit that I played on guitar on bass?
Yeah. So do you like bass better, or do you miss guitar?
I really enjoy them both. Like, each one has its specific things that I enjoy more.
Okay.
But, like, I don't know, man. Playing the bass, I feel like I have more of a presence just because you can feel
more of the heartbeat of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then playing guitar, there's that freedom to just kind of do whatever. You know what I mean?
Do some runs and play when you want to play.
I will tell you now, the worst fucking thing about it is the difference in the stretching. Like, trying to play Cowboys from Hell on a guitar, your fingers stay this close together. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. Trying to play it on a bass, you're like this.
Okay.
You know, there's a big difference between playing like this,
having that width more
than playing like this for 5 minutes.
I kind of got small hands, so I find myself on the guitar kind of struggling with any real width or stretching. You know, I try to use a little bit of speed to make up for it.
Yeah.
But I totally. Cool. So I guess you're primarily a bass player now?
Yeah. I started playing bass for Cold Steel Rail, and I mean that kind of became my my primary focus.
Okay, so you're in a full-on band then?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Actually, I'm the bass player for one of Eddie's bands.
Yeah, Cold Steel Rail.
Okay, so you actually kind of advertise him a little bit then.
Yeah.
His band. Yeah, he's the manager.
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
And in actuality, I'm a stand-up comic.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
I love stand-up comedy. Yeah. Like,
I've got a question. There's been a few times over the past couple years that I've been at shows that had vendors.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be interested in sometime loading a truck up and just setting up a tent with some of your smaller pieces?
When I have time, like that's a struggle I'm having real big right now. Actually, that's a problem I'm having with stocking the store. Like, I have to choose between stocking the store, feeding a wholesaler, and doing a show in September right now. So it's kind of a muscle game, you know. If you got the muscle to produce the product to do this show, and this show, or you know what I mean. You know, it's more of a can I produce enough. type thing.
Right.
But when I can, absolutely, yeah, I'm down to do, any new show opportunity. I'm totally down to try. Like I said, when it is possible and doable.
Yeah. I'll have to keep you posted.
Yeah,
if one of those
for sure.
pop up.
Yeah.
Maybe you got business cards you could hand out when you're there, and
Yeah. And I'm sure it'll be. I mean, it's already July, so I'm sure it'll be after August by then. And we'll have the store to advertise. And,
yeah,
all that type thing. But yeah, we're open to any new show, or even if we can't do it, we like to hear about it, because who knows if we can do it next year, or
Yeah.
It's just always nice to have an overflowing schedule, and then if you do what you can do. But yeah, for sure.
This is my wife, Heather.
Oh, okay. Hey, Heather. I noticed you got a Deadpool shirt on. Are you a big Marvel fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah. See if your favorite's the same as mine. My favorite one of all them Marvel remake movies was probably the X-Men, the Wolverine Origins. I was just curious, what's yours?
That was a really good one. I really liked that
a lot. Yeah, it was a really. I thought it was really well made.
I don't know. I could tell you the ones I didn't like.
Yeah, same here for sure.
The Fantastic Four one was horrible.
Yeah,
it was horrible. I love the
was not enjoyable.
There was a couple of the X-Men movies that made you think yeah. What was that for?
So far, I just gotta interrupt real quick because the nerd in me is like screaming and dying of
the nerd is strong.
Oh my God.
In this one.
So none of the X-Men movies at all that have come out, and none of the Fantastic Four movies that have come out so far,
I agree with that,
have been made by Marvel. None of them have been made by Marvel.
Really?
Oh, that's true.
That is why almost every one of them is horrible, because Marvel did not have control over them.
Really? See, I would have thought the total opposite. I thought those Marvel movies.
Marvel has control of
it. It was all Sony and Fox.
Yeah. Marvel has control of it now.
A lot.
Sony owned all the Spider-Man characters for the longest time. So any of the Spider-Man characters were done by Sony.
Which I will say the first Spider-Man was pretty cool. Like the
yes.
Tobey Maguire ones, they was pretty good,
But other than that, everything else was just kind of garbage.
Yeah.
And then Fantastic Four and Deadpool were done by, and X-Men were done by Fox.
See, I never would have thought.
That's why, like the new stuff that's come out, and when Disney bought Fox, it was such a big deal, because now that Disney owns Marvel and Fox, Deadpool and the X-Men and the Fantastic Four can now all be part of the actual Marvel Cinematic Universe. So now they'll be able to intertwine with the Iron Man, the Captain America, the Hulk, the Thor, and the characters that we know and love from the Avengers movies.
Okay.
Here's something me and Sam.
Sorry, I'm a hardcore nerd. So I had to clarify.
I wouldn't have knew that. I just assume, you see a Marvel movie, you just assume.
Yeah.
You assume it's probably just a Marvel movie.
Here's a question for you guys. And I know I've never asked you this, Sammy, so I'm interested in hearing your answer. Is there a Marvel character that you're pissed off about not being in a movie yet?
Yes.
I've got one
quite
too.
A few Marvel. There's quite a few Marvel characters that I'm pissed off that hasn't been in a movie yet.
What's your number one?
The most random, and it's not going to make any sense to fucking anybody.
What?
Squirrel Girl. I think that shit would be fucking hilarious.
She needs to be in one. I think they picked Andra Kendrick to play Squirrel Girl.
That would actually be cool. Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. She would be a good fit for the role.
Do you have one, Monk, that has not been?
I honestly gotta say that I'm satisfied because they kind of covered what I wanted to see with Wolverine. Honestly,
they did phenomenal. I'm really
really
weary, man, because they're talking about recasting Wolverine now. That
I think they should leave it alone because I think
part of me does too. But then the other part of me, like the super comic book nerd inside, is like, I really need to see Wolverine with the Avengers. you know what I mean? Like,
see, I don't think if they do it, I don't think they should use the original Wolverine. I should think they should use one of the sons, or even the the girl, the daughter, that's not really a daughter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly. That was like the last movie, right?
That's X-23. She was in Logan.
Yeah.
If they use her,
Logan. That's what she was in. Yeah.
I'd
But most of the stuff that I really want to see is just the off the wall shit that is like multiverse stories.
Yeah. The one character that I'm mad about that has not been in a movie yet, Namor.
He's actually supposed to be in one of the upcoming movies.
Yeah, they've been saying that for years.
I gotta be honest.
They are setting up for him.
Yeah, I don't know who that one is.
Namor the Submariner. He's
basically their Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the original 3 superheroes that Marvel ever created.
Really?
And he's the
heard of him.
He's the only one they haven't used because the original Human Torch was in a glass case in the Captain America movie.
Okay.
The robot Human Torch.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I think he was in a glass case in one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
No, it was Captain America.
Was it?
Yep. When they were before, it was when the character went to the fair. When the character went to the fair before he was turned into Captain America, they had the robot in a glass case. The robot version of Human Torch.
Okay.
It even had a plaque on it. It said Human Torch.
Yeah, I'm not 1,000% sure as far as everything.
Yeah, I can't argue.
I'm just a huge nerd when it comes to like all the random shit that's actually like from the comic books.
And that
would be cool. Like Namor's supposed to be in setup for the movies coming up soon. At least according to the different websites that I follow online that always end up with the right inside scoops.
Have you heard the rumors of who they might have playing Namor?
No, I have not.
I hope they're wrong. But
who?
The Rock.
I could see it.
A little
but
bit.
I really don't know how I feel about it.
Namor was an ugly character.
I'm ready to see The Rock as Black Adam in the DC universe.
Has either one of y'all seen the new Mortal Kombat yet?
I have. I loved it. I don't care what anybody said about it.
Really?
If you thought it sucked, fuck off.
I've never seen it yet. Never seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either.
My fucking movie is dope. Let me just
Is it
tell you,
really?
it's so much better.
I got really high hopes for it. So if it ends up being a bummer, I'm gonna be like, damn.
Bro, if you're disappointed in it,
then you just
you might need to reconsider whether or not you actually like Mortal Kombat.
Okay, because I want it to be great because I got high. I like the old one. I like the old cheesy one too, and I don't even care.
I did too. Like I love the corny ass ones.
It's cool. Who cares?
Is Scorpion?
They do so much justice. Like, oh my god, it's great.
Is Scorpion in the movie?
Yes,
that's the only one that Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and give y'all a bunch of spoilers. Even though
I don't
I
want
can
any
recap
spoilers.
the whole fucking movie real quick.
I was just wondering if either one of you seen it and loved it.
I have watched
was
this
very
movie
good.
enough times that I'm almost certain that I could sit here and like recap the whole thing scene for scene.
Oh, it's that good then. Okay.
As long,
I love this fucking movie. Don't let me overtalk it. If you're disappointed, it's all your fault.
Oh no, yeah, totally.
It's not my fault.
Hey man, everything's always your fault. So
I mean, everything is always my fault for
It
some
certainly
reason.
is.
blame it on
That's
the
not even a
Batman.
joke. For like the last 10 years of my life, everything, no matter what, has been my fault. I have no fucking clue how or why, but it has been.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you did it.
Apparently I did it. I don't fucking know how I did it. I don't remember doing it. Oh my god damn it.
You didn't
Hey, would I be a bad guest if I re-up my beer real quick around the corner?
No, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Not at all, bro.
Thank you.
I like this guy.
I do too. Well, that house is bigger than I thought it was.
Eddie's over here counting. And so Eddie's over here counting your steps. He's like,
No,
man,
it
that house is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, he walked
He
way
was
into
thinking
the
it was
other
going to
room.
take you 3 steps to get there.
That house ain't 10 by 10.
It's not a tiny house, Ed. It's
It's
not a
11 by
tiny
11.
house.
Well, I thought he was in like a tiny room, and then I didn't realize the kitchen was a whole separate room back there.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to see because that's just like a little,
Yeah.
I guess you call it a knee wall, little knee wall.
That's funny as shit.
And you got to have a bar. And I'm sitting at
Yeah.
another bar,
Do we even have
Bar.
any viewers right now? What the fuck? Our comment section died like an hour ago.
I think-
What the fuck's going on?
Well,
I
one thing
think
I know
Rob's-
is we didn't die, so that's okay.
I think
I mean,
Rob's
if
still
the
watching.
comments ain't there, then I mean that's on them. They're missing out.
Somebody's still watching.
I will make up for them. In beer and comments.
There you go.
My drink's empty. I gotta pour another.
Social?
Oh, sure.
I gotta pour one first. What the fuck? I just said that.
Oh, we'll wait.
My
Hey,
tippy
Rob.
censorship started yelling at me for slamming the glass on the table.
Oh,
It apparently makes a loud noise in the mic. Hey,
Okay.
Rob commented. He's still
Rob's
here.
still here.
Damn
Okay,
it, I
I
did
got
it
a
again.
question for Rob.
I just got yelled at again.
It has a metal bottom. If you shatter my cup,
That
I
wasn't even the cup that
beat you.
time. That was the lighter.
So
You're gonna get fucked up. I feel it coming on.
here's a
Now
thought.
the Tiffy censorship's gonna kick my ass.
Here's a thought. Since Rob Lyon's still watching, do you have a place around your shop that you can have music?
meaning like a live band?
Yeah, maybe we could do a live show down there to help bring in some local customers.
That could be a possibility for the future because, me, mom, and dad talked about doing like maybe some type of charity rod run or something after the shop's been open after the actual store to the public has been open for, maybe, even 8 months or so, just so we can get the feel of being open and all that stuff, and maybe doing some type of, benefit thing or, so, like I said, some type of rod run with maybe some music and something of that nature. So yeah, maybe in the future, maybe that would be something to look at.
Rob Lyon, would that be something you're interested in doing?
And what kind of music does Rob do?
Rob does
Very,
everything.
very, very perverse shit.
Oh,
That's not his only wheelhouse though. He's got the perverted stuff, but if there's kids around, he won't play it.
Sure, yeah.
You will never hear a better song than Nobody Spanks Like a Nun.
Well, Nobody Spanks Like a Nun.
Or Kentucky Love Song.
Now Kentucky Love Song's pushing it, but Nobody Spanks Like a Nun. If you really listen to it, it's not that filthy.
Those songs are just wonderful.
I love
fair,
both of them.
Probably not as bad as anything on the radio.
I don't know, man. Kentucky Love Song's pushing it.
Pretty rough. Huh? Pretty rough.
It's a wonderful song, though.
I love it.
Hey, as long as he's having fun.
Everybody in the crowd seems to enjoy it, except for Josh and Jacob's grandma.
That's all that matters.
Josh and Jacob's grandma didn't really like Rob.
I thought she was going to kill all of us because she was blaming us for Rob's music.
Well, if they didn't
She was not.
in, I guess their opinion don't matter as much.
She was not a happy woman by any means. If looks could kill, Rob would have been dead. CSR would have been dead. Eddie would have been dead. The rest of the audience would have been dead.
Oh, man. That bad, huh?
Waddy Stock would have had a nuke dropped on it. I'm just saying.
Man, I love that show, though. I still have fond memories.
Oh, my God, dude. It was so funny. She does not like Rob's music at all.
Did anybody give her a CD?
I don't know, but I have one she can have.
Rob said she was clenching her purse.
She was probably clenching her teeth and her fists, too. She was not happy about you, Rob.
Hey, Rob, do you have any chainsaw creations you want Monk to think about making?
And nothing off the wall like a penis, Rob. We don't need no anal bum going off on this episode.
No anal bum.
I don't think he's drinking tonight. Oh,
I know when we asked him earlier, he said he's playing catch-up.
Okay.
You shouldn't play in catch-up. You're going to look like you're covered in blood.
Who, me?
Rob.
You should be playing in mustard.
Yeah.
That way you at least look like you pissed yourself.
Right,
You can
yeah.
laugh.
Monk, do you have any advice for people that are thinking about taking up chainsaw carving?
Yeah, carve
Don't cut
something.
yourself?
Yeah, just carve something. I think that's mainly people's problem is they see somebody else do something and they think they can't do it. I mean, get a damn log.
I don't know. I feel like a really important piece of advice is not to cut yourself.
Start it up. You know, I mean, even if it looks stupid, you know, you did carve it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say just get a damn chainsaw and put the blade on some wood.
I still say the best advice is not to cut yourself.
And to not cut yourself, you know, don't jack your shit up.
Rob Lyon wants a guitar holder idea. He likes that idea a lot.
He
So
wants
that
a
would be
guitar
cool,
holder
yeah.
idea.
That might be a whole nother.
Gave the idea away.
Yeah, that might be a whole nother.
Whole nother avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, that's anything in life, I guess. You never know what damn road it's going to end up down.
And I imagine it
That's
wouldn't
very
be
true.
too much. It wouldn't be too much different from your bear welcome holder signs. It's just
Probably not, you know.
the placement of the hands would be different.
Yeah, you're looking at bigger
You have
ears.
to like raise one arm and lower the other,
but
curve the fingers a little bit more.
right. Just a positioning thing, you know. But yeah, it probably wouldn't be anything too crazy.
That'd be cool as shit. I know if you can get it down packed to where you can actually make like the guitar holder and it be a certain sculpture.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't think about this.
I'm gonna have to like get a hold of you because I need something custom made for my Dimebag Daryl Dean from hell over there.
Dimebag.
Rob had a good idea.
I mean, yeah, dude, totally make a little dime bag just so I can put the guitar in his
A
hands.
mini dime bag.
Right, do it, bro.
Rob had a good idea. I didn't think about he could make one that's holding like two guitars like that.
Oh yeah, dual holder.
See.
See, I didn't even think. I was thinking about them holding.
See, he's even throwing out extra ideas here for free. Rob's helpful. He's the shit. By the way, he also runs a podcast, Undergroundopolis. So to everybody watching and to you, good sir, you can find him online. Just type in Undergroundopolis and you will find Rob Lyons' little podcast that he does as well.
Do I have a picture? I don't know if I have a picture.
So what style of stand-up would you say you do?
I've never been asked that. I've been trying to.
See, you're already doing our jobs better than us. What the fuck? We're supposed to be the ones coming up with awesome questions.
Lately,
well, y'all are asking me stuff. I figured I'm interested too. So,
but you asked him a good question. That's the problem.
Lately,
I'm just kidding, bro.
Lately, I've been trying to be a storyteller. So I'll pick something that's happened to me in my life, and I'll try to make it funny.
Okay.
Apparently, I have become part of his set.
Yeah.
I still don't understand that, but yeah.
So if you had to compare yourself to like the style of somebody that you know, maybe like a, you know, I don't know, like Lavelle Crawford or somebody like that. Who would
he's no Jeff Dunham.
No. I aspire to be more like George Carlin and Sam Kinison.
Okay.
There you go. Good choices.
With a little Richard Pryor and Robin Williams.
Okay, yeah, why not? Yeah,
Robin Williams was a master of the mic.
Okay.
The problem was he was stoned for most of his career.
yeah, that might be a little problem. Or maybe
I feel like the problem was depression.
Yeah. But Robin Williams told a story where he was so high energy when he was younger, and he said in the story that he was high all the time.
Really?
He didn't even remember his earlier sets.
Damn.
So when he got clean, when he was older and tried to do it, he had to watch tapes of himself and basically try to get that back.
Wow.
But he had a quick mind. All four of them that I mentioned had a quick mind. They could think of, you know, something off the spot like that.
Yeah, see, my brain's more like a snail. Dude, I'm called the brain dead bassist for a reason.
Oh.
It's not an exaggeration or just a funny.
As long as
clever
you're a good bassist, I guess it doesn't matter.
That's for sure.
I mean, I can play music. I can't tell you what the fuck I'm playing or even what note it is, but I can play it.
Kind of sort of same here, you know. I just jam.
Ditto. I can't read music or nothing, but I can fucking play.
Yeah, I'm not a big music reader, but I'm a player, you know. Yeah, so same here.
I got the ear. I don't need the fucking papers.
Yeah, I'm not a big reader, you know. Just yeah. Tune it up and hand it here.
Fucking right. Let me pluck around and figure out what note comes from where.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking good.
Or what sounds like fun, you know. Hell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the music, it's always a fucking reflection of how I feel at the time.
Yeah, I know.
If I'm playing something happy, it's because I'm happy. If I'm playing something sad, it's because I'm fucking sad. Like,
and even if I
get it,
cover, you know, I do it my own way. You know, it told me not the exact way of the cover. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes because I'm not good enough to play it the right way, and sometimes because I just don't want to. It just depends, I guess. You know.
It's your artistic interpretation of the song.
Right. You know, sometimes I don't have any excuse. It's just too damn hard, and I go with what I can do. But other times, you know, you just want to change it. But the more times than not, you just can't do it the right way.
Oh, by the way, Eddie.
Yeah.
You got to see my new cup that's been added to the collection.
Oh, damn.
Yes. It's a Churchill
nice
Downs.
little copper cup.
I was going to say.
It's the 145.
Oh,
but it's a copper Woodford Reserve cup.
Ooh, that's my favorite whiskey, Woodford Reserve.
Mine too.
That's Eddie's too.
Yeah. That's how it's really hard to beat, especially for the price, you know.
That's the new cup that's been added to the shelf.
I remember them.
By the way, dudes, I need a piece of your art to put somewhere on this
smorgasbord.
Yeah.
It's the Bourbon Time backdrop.
Nice, yeah.
You've been a guest. We need a permanent fixture.
Maybe something holding a bourbon, something that can hold a bourbon bottle, or
like the FBA CD, the Slow Kill sticker, the fucking Ryan Preston shirt, the Flesh Hole shirt.
I have to send something.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Shit, I'll drive all the way fucking down there to pick it up.
Oh no, I'm sure you can give me some info and I'll get you something cool.
I mean, that's cool. That's why I was asking earlier about like if you've ever made guitars or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, I think this could be another road trip too. You need to grab a couple cases of beer, and I'm sure
you still got to get a hold of Bourbon Barrel Guitars guy too.
Yeah, I'm sure you go fishing. You said you had a pond in between you and your parents.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Maybe Sammy here can earn that Bassman name.
There's been
I'm down with that. I'm totally down with that. Now, see, I'm gonna fuck all of y'all up, and when I pull in the first reel, there's gonna be a bass attached to the end. What now? I'm gonna catch me a wild bass. It's gonna happen.
Oh man!
So, tell us about your social media connections. I know you have a YouTube page.
I'm not really good on social media. I got the Facebook thing. Like I said, that's been fairly recent. You know, it's not something that's been going on for a really long time. I had it before, maybe like 8 or 9 years ago, and then I got off of it because I didn't really like it for I probably got off of it for a good 7 years. And then, like I said, the COVID crap happened, and I was just making sure I had some type of safety net, and thankfully, I scooted on through it. But that's when I kind of got back on the Facebook and YouTube and all that. But it's been slowly growing on there, and then word of mouth is always my best avenue. It seems to be the wholesaling and the shows and the festivals. That seems to be my best avenue. But I like growing the channel too. That's cool too, and getting more views and all that stuff. But of course, the main focus is obviously pumping out product, doing shows. Trying to get the damn store stocked. It's taking time. But
time is the main ingredient in anything, man.
You always think you can do one thing in 1 month, and it takes 2 months. You think it always takes more time than what you think it's going to take. So it's just a time thing, really, and it's coming together though, everything. And but yeah, as far as social media, it's pretty much Facebook and YouTube. To answer that question, that's pretty much it. I know you all mentioned Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, but honestly,
Eddie mentioned all that. I don't.
Eddie. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I knew somebody mentioned it, but yeah, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about all that. I do good to stick up with Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't give the wrong impression. People be looking me up on Instagram. They'll be like, he don't even exist. Like, yeah, you're right. I don't know much about all that, but
Instagram's good for spreading your following. As soon as I made an Instagram, I had 400 new followers on Facebook.
Really? That's pretty good. Yeah.
Like I said earlier, man, he's my kind of guy. He's the same as me. Like, fuck that shit. I don't understand it. Fuck it.
Now, TikTok, I have not figured that one out yet. But it would work great for you. I know it would. if
I still don't understand Twitter, man. I don't understand the fucking point of
I'm
listening.
not on that. You know,
What the fuck? I don't want to tweet
my
like a bird.
extent of my social media is literally Facebook and YouTube, and I kind of walk a fine line on both of them. I just try my best to produce a decent video, and hey.
Bro, I've been part of Facebook since it started, and I still can't tell you how to use more than a quarter of it.
A lot of it I don't know either,
But I know if you post some of those short time lapse videos on TikTok, you probably get 1 million followers, right? Like the way TikTok works.
Yeah,
the way TikTok works, you probably have a million followers like that.
Yeah. 10,000 would be blowing it out to me. So, so 1 million, that's nuts. Yeah.
And it would be a good advertising tool to send to your YouTube and Facebook and
the TikTok.
Says post his leaks on the Fiends of Undergroundopolis group. All right.
See, so Rob's got you too, man.
Nice. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Rob.
Social to
Rob's
Rob.
a good guy, man. Yeah, social to Rob. Got to give credit where credit's due.
For sure.
Speaking of little backstory, Rob's the one who got us doing the social. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He is where that comes from.
Yeah.
Every show he does, he gets the whole audience drunk with him.
So we kind of stole it from him, but I feel like he more or less gifted us to us. Like he gifted it to us during one of our episodes, and it just never left.
Well, it works, and I've had fun with it. So hey, I'm all about some social.
Hey, fucking, you said the word. We got to do it again.
Hey. Thanks to Rob, we got to shoot another one now.
It's funny. We seem to get drunker with the more creative people.
Yeah.
What the hell you doing getting drunk with me then?
Yeah, you're fucking creative. You're not just a musician. No offense to the musicians. I love you guys. But like the bourbon barrel guitar guy who makes guitars out of bourbon barrels. Dude, he got us so drunk that night.
Yeah.
Like that is, I think, the most drunk we've ever been on an episode.
He makes guitars that have an empty compartment in the back to keep your flask in.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
So he was
comes with a flask.
He was showing us where the flask was.
And the whiskey that's in the flask is the whiskey that came out of the cask that the guitar is made out of.
Okay, so he actually put some thought into it.
Yeah.
But he's showing us this guitar, and he goes, "It's always good for the guitar to remember where it came from."
Hey.
And he pours a shot inside the guitar.
Nice.
And then he yelled "social" and drank the shot out of the guitar. That's
just stuck with it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was good stuff.
Instantly, it was like, I love this guy. he's the shit.
I was at a show in Marion County one time, and it was what was that show called? I think it was called Ham Days. It was in Marion County, Kentucky, and there was a guy that made these. They was called can tars, and he made them out of Spam cans and just all kinds of crap. And he would put like a broomstick and attach a Spam can to it and a couple strings, and they was really neat, man. They was cool. They'd be like anywhere from 1 string to 3 strings. It wasn't nothing real technical. You just tighten them up and have fun, But I thought it was pretty cool. It kind of reminded me of that.
That's funny.
But yeah, I was just he called them can tars, and he sold them for like $30 a piece or something. He would take an old Spam can or old Campbell's can or just whatever the hell he had really, and just attach some strings to it and put it on a board and put a broomstick or something on it and a couple eye bolts and some strength and tune it up the best you can and have fun with a slide. It was pretty neat though. Pretty neat.
From this vantage point, Sammy, it looked like you stuck your hand in the bourbon bottle.
I seen him from this vantage point too. Sneaking shots.
See, what I'm doing right here is I'm filling up my cup. See? Gotta take a drink. Y'all ready for a social?
Almost.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I was trying to do that like meta shit, you know, like reach out a screen, fill it up with the liquor that's on the screen.
Now,
It only gave me like this much though. I don't feel like it was worth it. I could do so much more with this.
I guarantee it.
Hey, watch this. I'm gonna be really fancy. I'm gonna pull a bottle of liquor out of it. Huh?
Oh, we got a musician on our hands. Who are we interviewing here?
Oh, man.
Are y'all craft beer drinkers at all? I guess this is a damn craft beer. I'm not really sure.
I drank liquor.
Rob,
I got a
drinks a
beer.
lot of craft
I got a
beer.
bottle.
These are really, really I'm trying to focus it. These are really.
At some point
really,
this
really
weekend,
good.
I'm getting my Pantera beer.
They're made by Founders, and it's a bourbon barrel stout, and they're 12%. And man, that's one of the best beers I probably ever had in my life.
I think I might have to try
KBS.
it.
I'll have to look that up.
KBS, yeah.
Yeah, at some point this weekend, I got to meet up with somebody to get my Pantera beer. It made a trip from Texas all the way up here to me.
It's actually really a Pantera beer.
Yeah, it's made by
really?
the Texas Ale Project Beer Company.
Damn, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's only available in Texas. So for like the last month and a half, my friend Michelle, which is Rob's girlfriend, if I'm not mistaken, she has been helping, and one of her buddies went to Texas and he picked it up and he brought it here, and now it's finally in town. So I get to pick it up this weekend.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm so stoked.
What the hell was it? I think I've heard of there's like a Deftone beer and a Sublime beer. But I think
there's
the Sublime
there's
beer
an Iron Maiden beer.
so old ago it's probably not decent to drink. But the Deftones is more recent. You could probably still drink them.
I want
I
to
know
say
there's an Iron Maiden beer somewhere, and then Metallica has a whiskey out. He's got the Slipknot whiskey.
this is
Damn, there's
really
more out
good.
than I thought. I didn't think there was that many. Like
This is really good. Have you ever had
The band Guar, they have their own whiskey. I just found that out recently. I was so fucking pissed. Like, why didn't I know about this when this was released? I'd have bought a bottle. And then go figure, it was released on my fucking birthday, and I didn't know about it until fucking 5 or 6 months later.
Is it pretty good?
I don't know. I ain't had it.
You never tried it?
It's out of stock.
I don't know.
this
I'm
one?
just really curious because Guar put out it makes you wonder.
Dude, I fucking love Guar. And
Yeah.
like the bottles have their own little bottle toppers. That's like the mask or whatever that each person wears.
I wouldn't say that I love them, but you got to salute them because they're definitely doing their own thing.
Yes,
They definitely don't care if you care about it.
They're one of those bands that you have to see once.
Yeah.
You have to
I love their music.
Yeah.
I do too.
Like their songs in general, I love their songs. Like the song "Sick of You" specifically. That is how I feel about 98% of humans on the planet.
See, I don't know.
I'm just fucking sick of you. That's just how it is.
I know of the band, and I've probably heard, maybe 2 songs or something, 2, maybe 3. You know how it is when you just hear a band. And I don't know enough about them to really say I hate them. Like them,
Yes, they do.
but I don't think I love them, just based off of what I heard. But hey, man, they're definitely doing their own thing. And
Yeah, they're very
costumes
theatrical.
are nuts.
yeah, they're one of them bands that
Theatrical.
I doubt very seriously if they care if you love them or hate them. It's
They really don't.
yeah. If
Rob
you
says
like
he's an
them,
acoustic
fine. If not, to hell with you, probably. That's probably
Freaking great, Rob.
But the thing about Guar, like they're super heavy, they're super fucked up. Like, but their costumes is specifically because they were all people who actually like made different props and shit for haunted houses and shit. So they just took that knowledge to make their own characters.
So they just enjoy it.
And then they built the whole story. It all started on like a comic book or a video that one of their buddies that was in college wanted to make.
Okay.
So there's a whole thing behind it if you look it up.
So they're kind of like hardcore music meets Comic-Con a little bit.
Yeah,
Pretty much. Actually, I think that is the best description I've ever heard of Guar.
Good one.
Hardcore meets Comic-Con. Like, that's fucking right.
I'm not real familiar with their music, but I do know who they are, if that makes sense. So
they're not bad. I promise you, whatever you've heard about them was probably over-exaggerated.
You know, which I don't really think anybody's bad. Everybody just kind of does what they do, and either you like it or you don't. You know, if you want to like it, fine. If not, then just shut up.
I know this is going to sound really weird, but I've never been to a concert in my entire life where a giant inflatable penis threw some shit on me, and I was like, this is okay. That happened at a Guar concert. That's all I'm saying. I was like, this is fine. I don't know why, but it's fine.
Well, I am at a Guar concert.
Exactly. Like, what had happened was, like, I was just there.
Well, what we was talking about earlier, this Slipknot whiskey. Have you ever had?
Is that the Slipknot whiskey? You showed it to me, but I wasn't sure what it was.
This is the Slipknot whiskey. Have you ever had really sweet moonshine?
Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily sweet, but maybe a sweet burn.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know.
You could definitely taste the sweet corn in the moonshine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Imagine a whiskey like that. Because this is you could definitely taste the sweet corn in this whiskey.
Almost like a white whiskey, but it's dark. Kind of.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know Slipknot even made a whiskey. I just assumed they probably didn't. You know,
it's one of my favorites.
Really. And you're a Woodford drinker, right?
Yeah, I love Woodford. Woodford, my top #1 favorite.
Okay, so you like Woodford's still best.
Yeah,
that's my favorite Woodford that I've had. You know, maybe I would have something later on that is better, but as of now, Woodford's is my favorite.
My favorite
whiskey I've ever had is this one.
What is that called? Oh, Dr. Stoner. I seen that down the road at it's called Ridge Runner Liquors. It's a little old.
What the fuck?
Hey,
hold on, wait. Y'all have a place that carries this shit?
Yeah.
I can't find anywhere up here that has this.
It ain't probably been 6 months we've been wet. We had to drive to Marion County to get beer about a year ago, and then we just turned wet down these parts. Probably about.
I'm fucking jealous.
Yeah, it's probably been.
I'm fucking jealous.
And they got Dr. Stoner's whiskey. And I always said, I ain't buying that bullshit. That's novelty whiskey. But hey, if you say it's good, I might try it.
It tastes great. So look, I had to go to a bar and drink the last of this fucking bottle to be able to get the bottle to put on my fucking shelf. Do you know how expensive it is to buy a whole bottle at a fucking bar?
A shot or something.
Oh God, it was terrible.
I had to spend a lot of money to get this bottle because I can't find it nowhere else.
Yeah, they sell that same bottle for what is it, like $32.99 down the road somewhere.
I am fucking jealous.
What you spent to get the bottle.
I am beyond fucking jealous. That hurts my heart and soul.
So you say it's worth trying?
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Fucking totally.
Okay. Well, I might try it now.
The vodka.
My girlfriend loves the tequila and the vodka. They make both, so you can get the vodka, the tequila, or the whiskey. And all three of them are great.
They also make rum.
I prefer.
And they make a rum. We haven't tried that one yet, but they do make a rum.
Well, I might have to try it. I honestly thought it was more of like a novelty thing, like.
Maybe don't get me wrong. It's a novelty.
The money is what I was thinking.
But you definitely can taste the herbal essence.
In a good way.
In a very good way. It's a really smooth.
Yeah, I would prefer
it's not real burn. It's not real rough. And it does have that herbal taste to it, dude. It's real. I was surprised.
Really? Yeah. I honestly thought it was probably more of like a novelty thing that you was paying more.
I tried a shot one night, and I was like, I have to have the bottle.
Really?
That one. And I ended up having to get the fucking vodka bottle too, which is that one over there.
And you're a Woodford drinker too?
I like Woodford, yes.
Yeah.
He's the Woodford guy completely, but like,
okay, yeah.
I like my honey whiskeys. I've got my
Okay.
Evan Williams honey tonight. My
Okay.
favorite's the American honey by Wild Turkey,
Wild turkey.
but I like a lot of
Do you
different
like a
whiskeys.
wild turkey rare breed?
I do. And that is a very, very nice one.
Good one, yeah. That's about the only wild turkey I can drink is that rare breed.
I'll tell you, if you ever get a chance to try Cascade, it is a really good sipping whiskey.
Really?
Is that the one they had us try up at 21st?
No, the Cascade is.
I don't think I've ever heard of Cascade, to be honest.
This one right here.
Nope, I sure haven't. I've never seen it.
It's a really weird bottle. It's
That's
got
an
this
American
fucking weird ass yellow cap, and the instructions on how to open it don't really make a whole fucking lot of sense.
I've never
But
seen
I know you can. I know you can turn your cork into a bobber for fishing.
Really? Okay. Hey,
That's about all I know.
It was
but
so
it's a really
unique, we
good
had to
sipping
have
whiskey,
it.
and I had to test that theory because on it says real smooth sipping. So I
okay.
had to
I've
put
never-
that
I
theory
don't think
to
I've ever
test.
seen it.
It's a really
I've
good.
never
sipping
even
whiskey.
seen it in a liquor
I gotta
store.
say.
Yeah, I've never seen it. That's pretty interesting. I have to try it.
My second
Hey,
favorite.
if you don't like it, you end up with a fishing bobber.
You got a free fishing bobber.
Oh, here's my second favorite. Have you had Eagle Rare?
I heard
Oh.
that is delicious, and they got that
Oh my God, it's
too. And it's
good.
what is it, like $89 a bottle, $90 a bottle?
Here, I get it for 20.
I got you, Ed.
Really? Wow, it's like $89 a bottle down here.
It's some expensive shit.
For the
I can
Eagle
vouch
Rare.
though, it's fucking phenomenal.
Oh.
It
Do you like
tastes
the Willet bottles?
I want
I don't
a bottle
know if
of
I've ever
Willet,
seen one.
but I never have the
Willet's
money
pretty good.
for it.
It's kind of thin and slender, and then it kind of bulges out at the bottom. You know,
It's like a genie bottle.
yeah.
I want that bourbon that comes in the Tommy gun bottle.
Right.
Which I bought the smaller bottle. It's a lot cheaper, but the big bottle is pretty expensive of that Willet.
Willet
But,
is what the brothers drink.
Yeah, but it's pretty
Josh
good.
Jacob.
It's pretty good. But I'm a Woodford fan. Woodford's better than Willet, in my opinion, and it's cheaper.
Really?
And it's
Oh, it's a
cheaper.
lot. It's half the price.
But you know,
That Eagle Rare is my second favorite. My third favorite would probably have to be the Slipknot whiskey.
I've never had that. Well, I've never had that or the other one you mentioned. To be fair, either one.
There's also this pecan whiskey named Rivulette.
Review.
That it tastes like you're drinking pecan pie bourbon.
No kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Do you
is.
like caramel?
That sounds dangerous.
Do you like caramel?
I do like caramel a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so if you like caramel, there's this shit right here.
This one's dangerous.
So this shit completely made me act a fool one night during one of our episodes. Like I full on like turned into a fucking high school female. Like, so my girl bought me this bottle, and it's made by Old Smoky, the ones who make the fucking moonshine shit.
I've seen Old Smoky, the moonshine.
But
stuff.
it's Tennessee Mountain Made salty caramel whiskey.
Okay.
And she bought it for me because I like the honey whiskeys. But I was cracking jokes about it because it's salty caramel. And then I made the mistake of not trying it before we were live. So we go live, and I pour me a shot or whatever. I think I finished my honey that I had that night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I poured me some of the salty caramel. And I'm sitting here in the middle of a dead serious conversation with Eddie and one of the guests we have. And I go to take a drink, and out of nowhere, I'm just like, ooh. This is great. I'm like, dude, I turned into a straight high school female, like, super quick. Like, this is so good. This shit's dangerous. This shit's fucking dangerous.
When I tried that, I told him we need to take that and mix it with the Rivulet, and it would really taste like a pecan pie then.
I bet.
The night we did the live bourbon time at the festival at 21st, man, I took some up there so Eddie could try it. And it was just like, man, this is nuts. the whiskey should not be this good. I should take a shot and be like, whiskey face. You know, you're not supposed to take it and be like, oh, I could chug a gallon of this.
Right. That's right. Woodfords and Rare Breed and like, damn.
But another
Dude, it was crazy.
For the price, a good one for the price is Bullet.
I had an airplane battle of that. My dad brought me from a guy. I think a guy gave it to him at his work to let me try it. It was just a little bitty airplane bottle of it, $3, whatever it was. And that's pretty damn good. It really is. That is a good whiskey.
This is for $22. This is like $22.
Yep. That's
Which one's yours, Ed?
His label's different.
Bullet bourbon, yep.
Yours is the
for the money
here.
Like you say, that's a good whiskey.
Yeah.
This one's the aged 10 years.
Oh, I haven't had that one.
I haven't.
Oh
either.
my God!
I had the one you just showed me, the yellow, or orange, whatever color it was. Yeah, that's the one I've had, and it's pretty damn good. I liked it a lot. Really good Coke whiskey.
Bullet bourbon makes some good shit.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I was kind of surprised, to be honest, because like I said, it was just an airplane bottle, shot and a half worth maybe.
Holy shit!
Like
We've been going for almost 2 hours already.
And it was pretty good whiskey. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of surprised.
And for the price, I mean, you truly can't beat it, honestly.
Well, we've run the gambit tonight. We've talked about chainsaw art, music, comic book.
I even got to go full blown nerd. What the fuck?
Hey man, nerds are good. Country boys are good. Nerds are good. Musicians.
And we've almost gone through the entire.
And yeah, we've almost went through the whole fucking display.
Yeah.
You got to have it all to get all the way around the world.
Fucking right, man.
The only thing you didn't show was The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, I didn't show off The Walking Dead, so I'm gonna show off The Walking Dead.
Well, Mock Seelye.
So, Eddie bought me this while I was in quarantine because of COVID.
What is that called? Can't see.
It's Spirits of the Apocalypse.
Never heard of
it.
Walking Dead bourbon.
Never heard
Now,
of
see, after quarantine, I decided that I was going to open this bottle and get really drunk at a couple of the shows that my band played. And then my dumbass realized that this bottle, if you look really fucking close,
it's number
right
one.
here,
Number one.
it's from the very first fucking batch. It's the first edition goddamn bottle, and my dumbass cracked the fucking thing and drank it.
Well, did you enjoy it?
I did. It was wonderful. And then the next morning, when I looked at the bottle, the comic book nerd inside of me was like, "You're an idiot, and you don't deserve this." That's.
He tried to throw it away.
I really did. I tried to throw this bottle away because it pissed me off that bad. She wouldn't let me.
That with Kessler and replug it.
I was so motherfucking mad. Like, how did I not realize?
And you know what? I think I got
the whole thing.
I think I got 2 more empty bottles of it here.
You do, but you have something different.
At least it got drank on bourbon time. I mean, I can admit,
right?
So I guess I just got a bad habit of going straight into a liquor store and getting a bottle of Woodford's, and that's
on the bottle, you've got 4 different things down here. This one was Carl. That's the other reason he liked it so much.
Yeah,
this one's Carl's edition.
Oh, okay.
But each one of them, if
There's
it's
4
marked
different
red,
kinds
it
of
tells
bottles.
you which bottle it is.
So
and you, Eddie, have a different bottle. I saw yours. One of the different things was marked on it.
Yeah, see, if you pay attention to the bottles.
So is Carl a character on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you look, like, that right there is the addition. And that's supposed to be like Carl.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I got the Carl bottle.
So
and my dumbass was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just drink it.
Right. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Let me just go ahead and say life was fucked up when I got that bottle.
2020 was
I wasn't thinking about the bottle.
I didn't see much difference, to be honest. You know, everybody talked about this or that, but hell, I didn't see too much difference, to be honest.
But you were already out in the country, though, wasn't you?
Yeah, I guess I've been in quarantine for 7 years, so hell, when it was just...
Yeah, see, I was stuck in Louisville and told flat out that I wasn't allowed to go to work because we work in medical offices.
Yeah, it was just kind of regular life down here. It was like living in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know?
The city.
It was the weirdest thing of my life. I was off work for a year.
The city.
I haven't done that since I was fucking 15.
And I'm not saying I minded, you know, like if I had to wear a mask at Walmart, I'm not saying I minded it. I didn't mind one bit. But for the most part, it was, you know, regular life, you know.
Yeah.
I wore the mask, but I definitely fucking minded.
But, you know, well, I guess it might be hell. I got to wear a mask 7-8 hours a week sanding different crap. So, you know, to wear it for an hour in Walmart wasn't too big. You know, it was almost a luxury.
Wait, you're supposed to wear masks when you sand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Well, just because I sand so much, you know,
that might be why my lungs hurt so bad.
It gets up in your shit. You know,
are you serious, Sammy?
Dude, I never wear a mask. When I'm at work, when I'm at home, I never wear a fucking mask. The last time I was working on my bass and I was sanding, Tiffany had to get on me because I pulled out the Dremel and started doing shit. She's like, "You're gonna die! Like, put a mask on."
I
was amazed that when I would do a show in Louisville, how mask strict like Louisville was compared to here.
Yeah. I mean, it was crazy up here.
Which, like I said, you know, I don't mind. You know, it's your store. It's your shit. You run it how you want to run it. Now, if I want to go in there, I'll do what the hell you want to do. I'll go somewhere else, you know.
Yeah. But, yes, working drywall with no mask. That is what I do.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a different world because, like, even Walmart down here, it was like, well, you know, if you want to wear one. If you don't, no. It was just your choice. But then you go to Louisville, your choice lightens a little bit. You know, you kind of got. Which, like I said, you know, it's fine. You know, whatever. You know, you won't want me to wear them, I'll wear them. But if not, that's fine too. But
you're not a true drywaller unless you breathe it.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like wood.
Sleep, bleed, and breathe. God damn it.
Yeah. Better get that shit in your lungs, greenhorn.
It's all right. When they do my autopsy and pull out a fucking 5-pound bag out of each one of drywall mud, it's okay. I could breathe through it.
Right.
Genius.
I'm sorry. I'm stupid, dude. This is where that brain dead bass comes out.
Now, you know, you're also supposed to be wearing a mask when you varnish the guitar and paint the guitar.
Yeah, right.
So if COVID never would have came around, the only time I wore masks was Halloween. Let me just put that out there.
What's your favorite? Since you mentioned it, I mean, you brought it up. Hey, what's your favorite Halloween costume? If you could dress up as anything in the whole world,
I already know his answer.
Old school, new school, from the
70s,
2000s. Who would you dress up as next year? And I'm talking perfect costume. You know, any costume you want it. Perfect costume of any character you want it, from the 60s, 70s on up to the 2000s. Who would you dress up as next year?
Sammy, can I guess yours?
Yes, I want you to guess before I say it.
I want to say Heath Ledger's Joker.
Eddie got it right. Heath Ledger's Joker, the Joker from the Dark Knight movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the newest Joker movie. Yeah. Okay.
No. The newest one's the
the newest one I'm familiar with anyway. The newest one with Heath Ledger.
The Heath Ledger with Christian Bale, The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Eric Ford said he would dress up as a big old veiny dick.
I mean, I might do that for a music video if somebody can get me the costume.
Wiener suit.
I mean, I'm a dickhead.
Okay, so
I'll be a literal dickhead in the video. That's okay.
Who would you be?
I don't know.
Anything, all the way from the 50s, 60s, 70s on up to yesterday, whatever.
Let's see here. I've done ICP.
Eddie would be Cousin It.
I've done ICP. Have I showed you those pictures, Sammy? Where I dressed
No,
up?
but I have been too. I don't have a hatchet man on this arm and this arm for no fucking reason.
Well, you remember that year that everybody was scared of clowns just showing up randomly? You remember that year?
When the new came out?
When the new It movie came out?
Oh, yeah.
Well, my work decided that clowns were not allowed at that year's Halloween party. So
did they specify happy clowns or wicked clowns?
So me and my work buddy said we got to go as ICP because they're telling us not to. So,
I mean, you weren't a happy clown.
No.
I'm gonna be
you didn't break the rules.
Total nerd and be a cheesy costume from the 90s that was cheesy as all get out and everybody was doing it. But the original Scream costume, that's probably what I would go with.
Hey, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, just wear a Scream mask with the ghost face.
Was a beast.
Easy to get candy, you didn't have to put a lot of work into it.
I'm that nerdy guy that would have to go with the stupid stoner was up face from the scary movie.
Yeah.
The really retarded. I'd have to have that.
I'm surprised more people don't do costumes after and just mimic. It was a cool ass movie. That movie Idle Hands.
Yeah,
yes.
Idle Hands.
That was a badass movie, and nobody really fucking recreates.
I think you are for real the first person that has ever
nobody recreates
brought up Idle Hands.
It's a buddy with his fucking head cut off. It's another
air
buddy
bump,
fucking hand cut off
through the computer.
Another buddy, be that shit on Halloween, dude. That's cool as shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Why not?
That is the most off the wall thing ever.
That's the most coolest, brutalest fucking 90s movie. And it's funny. It's funny. He's got the marijuana asthma.
This guy just keeps making me like him more and more, Ed.
Idle Hand. Ooh.
That's great.
I know I've seen that
Nobody
movie.
Brings up Idle Hands.
Oh, you've never seen it?
No, I know I've seen it. I'm just trying to remember it.
Oh, it's so good. And it's not even that it's good. It's cheesy, stupid good. And that's like the best good. Got this.
See, and that's the funny thing. Like, I've heard more people bring up Killer Clowns from Outer Space than I've heard bring up Idle Hands.
Idle Hands is
that is the shit, dude.
He puts his fucking hand in the microwave, man, trying to kill it.
That's fucking great.
Yes,
man.
I remember that now.
Trying to cut his hand off.
The nostalgia chord for everybody.
Like, no, man, that fucking hand's on you, son.
Fuck yeah, boss. Hell yeah, dude. That made me so happy.
At the end of the movie, that fucking hand's on
Mom
you.
and Dad's got pumpkins for heads.
But
hey, Pumpkinhead was the shit.
I really do love that movie. That's a good movie.
I know what costume I want to do. And a very detailed of the original Herman Munster.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That's epic.
Now, just because I got to be off the wall and throw everything out of fucking orbit, I want to come up with an awesome
like
Toxic
a black and white
Avenger
movie
costume.
style. Yeah.
Oh.
I want to walk around as the Toxic Avenger just to fuck with people.
Hey, bring a mop.
You just reminded me of something.
Hey, if I could pull off Sharknado, I would, but I don't know if I'd be able to spin that fast.
As funny as it is, I've never seen Sharknado, but I've heard really funny stuff about it, but I never actually.
Dude, it's some of the corniest shit ever.
You know, but I heard it was so ridiculous and funny. But
some of the corniest shit ever.
Yeah,
it's right there with Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
But
so
yeah, I just didn't watch it, but I did hear it was cool. Definitely worth watching, you know. But like I said, I never watched it. Sure, it was funny.
So you want to know what you reminded me of, Sammy?
What?
That I have the actor that played Toxic Avengers in my friends list.
Do you fucking really? Why am I just now finding this out? And why am I finding this out live instead of when we're not live? What the fuck? I thought we were friends.
I forgot.
Like, what the hell? You're my band manager, my co-host, and everything, and I gotta find this out on air. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, he's a talk show host now.
And he's not done an episode of Bourbon Time. Why, dude? All you're doing is digging this hole deeper.
Damn, man, he's dissing you. That's like Jenny. He's Jenny Jones. And you're Crew Jude, man. Back in the 90s.
I'm offended. I am fucking offended, Eddie. What is wrong with you, you bastard? I am an old school fucking movie flick dude. What is wrong with you? You're an asshole.
I wish I knew more old movies, to be honest.
I'm stupid, and I have no life, so I waste it on old films and shit. That's what I do.
Films are really cool, man. I wish I had more time to actually be into them. You know, I just with the work and the property, and then I got tarantulas to feed and music and blah blah blah. You know, I don't really have time to get into some stuff, but. Yeah, like them cheesy movies are really cool. I wish I had more time to watch some of them.
Hey, man, them B movies are some of the best movies out there. I don't care what anybody says.
Like you get into
but them B movie people, like the ones who write the B movie scripts and the directors who film them, they're the people trying to build a name. So they're the ones who legitimately have that heart in the project.
That's what I was going to say.
Which is why they come out fucking good.
Like the fucking Grindhouse shit. Which I know that was
dude, Grindhouse. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking wow. Grindhouse films, man. Them films are dope.
I think it's good shit.
All right, so I'm not trying to cut anything short or nothing, but I do gotta bounce. I got my kiddo this weekend, so I gotta get off here and do that. Y'all continue this shit and continue this episode because whoever the fuck's watching is enjoying it. And if they're not, I'm saying they are, and they can just fucking eat a dick and enjoy it.
Well, it has been.
But anyways,
yeah.
My point is, I appreciate you coming on. It's been a blast talking to you, dude.
Hey, sure, man. I appreciate you
but
guys.
Eddie done pissed me off with this Toxic Avenger shit, so I got to bounce up out of here.
Gotta go get some mops.
I start going on a rant. No, I'm just joking for real.
It looks like he deleted. It's the fourth Toxic Avenger. The
I don't
fourth
give a
Toxic
fuck.
Avenger.
I need to talk to him. He was a Toxic Avenger.
It looks like he deleted his personal Facebook and only has his entertainment Facebook, but I'll message him.
Well, get a hold of him. And Toxic Avenger 4, don't be a dick. Answer Eddie.
But next week, Dustin Swaggart on Friday.
Hell yeah.
And Sweet Lady 2 weeks from now.
I'm out of here, guys. I appreciate it, Monk. Hit me up online or something. We'll get together.
Hey.
And I'll see y'all next Thursday.
Been awesome, man. Have a good night.
See you later, Sammy. And I just want to remind everybody to go look for your YouTube page and your Facebook page. And we'll be posting those links on our Bourbon Time page and Rob's Undergroundopolis page. So, all I hope you. When is the grand opening for the shop now?
I don't have an official date, but it's definitely going to be sometime in August, probably a little bit late August, but it will definitely be in August. I can maybe message you when I find out the exact date, and we can go from there. But it will definitely be in August.
And you said you're in Danville, Kentucky?
Dunville,
Kentucky.
Dunville, Kentucky.
So everybody be on the lookout for that. Go follow his pages so you know when his store is going to open up. Tune in next week for Dustin Swaggart. He is Monk. You might actually like that show because he is kind of like an acoustic metal act.
Awesome. Yeah, I love acoustic, so I'll definitely check it out for sure.
He's definitely not your typical acoustic act. You'll like him.
Nice. Yeah, I love acoustic stuff. So, and metal both. I like acoustic and metal, so it should be right up my alley. So,
all right. So everybody tune in next week. Go follow Monk Seelye's pages. Monk Seelye on Facebook, and it's like Funky Monkey something on YouTube.
Funky Monkey's Chainsaw Art. That's my YouTube channel, and and I do updates and stuff on there. So when the store is closer to open, I'll do some updates of how to get here and all that good stuff. And but I'll keep everything updated.
And definitely look into TikTok. See if you could get that going.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm barely familiar with YouTube and Facebook and all that. So yeah, for sure, I'll try to figure it out for sure.
Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. So
yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Well, I hope
to a little better.
I hope to see you in the comments in future episodes, and I hope you want to come back next year and do a update.
For sure, yeah. And I'll follow the channel and I'll follow what y'all do. Y'all do cool stuff, and I'll keep watching, man. Y'all have seen a lot of cool stuff y'all done, so I'll keep watching.
Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on, and shooting the breeze, chewing the fat. Having a couple drinks, hey, felt like a few buddies hanging out, man. It was pretty cool. I liked it.
That's kind of the atmosphere we like to go for.
That's exactly the atmosphere I felt. It was good. I liked it. It's a cool show. All
right, and we'll have to get together sometime. Go down to visit the shop.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I'll send you a message or something and let you know when it's closer to the grand opening and all that. I'll let you know.
All right. Well, you have a nice night. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us.
You too, for sure. Appreciate you having me on.
That's the end of the show. See you all next week.